It is time once again for Safety City.
So this week we're hosting Safety City out at Target Distribution. It's for every kindergartner in Cedar Falls to attend, and they get to learn about safety from the Cedar Falls Police, Cedar Falls Utilities, ambulance crew, fire crew, Operation Lifesaver with the railroad, our dispatchers, and some members of the Target team to get fingerprints done as well.
Getting kindergartners exposed to emergency responders and teaching them about safety is something that will stick with them for their entire lives. Safety City has been going on for so many years that today's emergency crews remember it from their youth.
I think kids will always remember it. I remember it as a kid in a little town of Janesville, the volunteer fire department coming to our department and seeing the fire truck out there. I have that visual memory even as probably a kindergartner or first grade of that. I don't remember what they said, but I do remember the fire truck and the impact that made. This will prepare them so when we show up at their school, as we do in the fall and in the spring for their fire safety and fire prevention week, that they're a little more understanding of what's going to happen, and that maybe some of the newness is worn off, so that actually the message we're trying to get to them sets in. Because they get awful excited, like now the kids get awful excited if they've never seen a fire truck and been up close to us before. So this is more of an introduction to them in a very short setting where we only get about 8 minutes with each kid, with the kids.
Parents appreciate Safety City activities as well, as it helps put their minds at ease.
I think it just teaches them what they need to do with calling 911 and giving them kind of a example of what would happen if they had to do that, and that they'll be more comfortable doing that because they met some of the people that they might have to talk to. They'll just be more aware of what's going to happen in an emergency.
In the next few weeks, the Cedar Falls Fire Department will be hosting Fire Prevention Week to help reiterate safety procedures and further educate the youngsters.
But we'll go out to them and we talk to them a little bit about fire safety and about Fire Prevention Week and about smoke detectors again, that it's time, every time that the daylight savings time, we change our clocks, we change the batteries in our smoke detectors, and there's a contest. We have a coloring contest with the bags, with the grocery bags we get and hand out. The kids get to color that. It's just getting to them to talk about fire prevention. It gets a lot of them to come down to the station to tour our facility, see the equipment, and get a lot more in-depth knowledge there. So we do a lot of tours at the station during Fire Prevention Week, besides going out to the schools.
Safety City has been going on for almost 50 years and has become a staple of the early school year.
So even talking with these students, they've talked to their older siblings who've told them about Safety City. I think it's something that even now generational has been. We went to Safety City, and even the people that come back saying they have their certificate from Safety City still. So I think it's been a staple in the community for us.